Alright, I'm going to be showing you guys how to use an RDP client with Linux so that you can remote into Windows desktops. This could be used for like your home network or work network, whatever you need it to be used for. I'm going to start by pulling in a Windows machine just to show you guys some of the setup that you'll need. So I'm going to pull this right in. So on the Windows machine that you're going to try to access, in order for this to work, remote desktop does have to be enabled on the Windows machine that you want to use. So go ahead and get this in here. So this is a Windows 10 virtual machine that I'm running. Go to your Windows machine that you're wanting to be able to remote into. You're going to go down here to the Windows icon. You'll right click on settings, go to system, and then scroll down on the left and you'll see remote desktop. Click on that. You'll see that this is turned on for enable remote desktop. So I have this turned on. So this will work for the tool that I'm going to be showing you called Remmina that we can use with Linux. If this is not turned on the Windows machine you're trying to connect to, it will not work. You cannot connect because the port 3389 will not be open. So let me close out of this. I'll move my Windows machine back out of the way. I'm going to open up terminal here in Linux. So in order to get the tool with Kali, being what I'm running here in Linux, you're going to do sudo apt install Remmina. I'm going to hit enter on that. It's going to ask you for your password. Then it's going to install it. I already have this installed, that's why it didn't look like it really done much, but that is going to be the step that you go through to do that. In order to launch Remmina, you just type the name in, Remmina, hit enter, and it's going to pull it up more of like a graphical user interface for you to use instead of going through terminal for everything. I already have two machines here. One of them, this Punisher machine, is the one that I just showed you on screen. So I'll go ahead and delete this one out, and then we'll walk through the steps and show you how to install the connection for that. So up here on the top left, you're going to see a plus button. You're going to click on that. You're going to name your connection. This would be the name of the PC that you're connecting to, or just some name you have in mind, like if you wanted to call it, I don't know, living room, bedroom, whatever you wanted to call this machine. This is where you're going to put the name for it. Your server is going to be the IP address of the machine you're connecting to. If you don't know how to find the IP address, let me drag that over if I can here. Let me cancel back out of this for just a sec. See if I can drag my Windows machine back over for you guys here. Close this. Get that done. And minimize. Okay, on your Windows machine, if you'll go to your machine, you're going to go to command prompt, type in ipconfig, enter. This will give you the IP address that we're going to need to set this up on the Kali Linux side using Remmina. So if you need to write this down, that's fine. If you can remember it, whatever works for you. But take note of the IP address of the machine you're trying to set up. So close this back out, move that back out of the way. Run Remmina again. Okay, so we're going to hit this plus arrow, label this machine. So I'm going to call mine Punisher. The server is going to be the IP address that we just looked up. It's going to be 192.168.88.135. Username, you can add a username and password here, or you can leave it blank and it will prompt you for it when you go to make the connection. So I'll go ahead and put username in here. And the domain is Marvel local for me, for my machine here on my virtual setup. We'll do save and connect. Okay, and now you'll see that we've logged into this Windows machine here. Let's make this bigger. Now, if you make your screen bigger and you see how this stayed small, reason being is because you have to adjust the resolution kind of, but that's a simple fix. If you go over here on the left hand side of the menu, machine, I think it's going to be toggle dynamic resolution update. So you'll click on this. It'll expand, make this full screen in your window that you're using. And like we did before on the actual machine itself, we'll go to command prompt. We'll do IP config, enter. You'll see this is the IP address that's just showing that I am on that Windows machine like I was showing you guys. So from here you can add files, make like new desktop folders. Like we can add a folder. We'll do new folder, call it test folder, it'll be fine. Now you see this, that I have this here in this Windows machine. So I want to close out of this and close this active connection. I'll hit yes. Now I'm going to drag the Windows machine back over. I'm going to close this out. Cancel Remmina. And to get out of Remmina from this command or terminal, you're going to do Control C. That'll exit the program. I'm going to drag that Punisher machine back over. We'll log back into it. And you'll see here's the test folder that we just created using Remmina from the Kali Linux machine. Cancel. Get this back out of the way off the screen. Alright guys, that's all I've got as far as using Remmina. It's super useful doing RDP sessions to a Windows machine. If you guys don't care, like, subscribe. Be sure to check back for more.